hate me, don't you?
Kons podcast.
You hate me, don't you?
Hit that like button, subscribe and share.
You hate me, don't you?
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? Hope everybody been doing good. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody been doing good. This is episode 194. I believe it's 194. Episode 194. What's going on? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. Kons motherfucking podcast. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. If you just subscribed, you know what I mean? This is what we do. Daily news, updates, you know what I mean? Headlines and shit that's going on. I'm going to touch on everything with my commentary, everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? My thoughts, my opinions on everything that's happening. Shit that's made a headline, shit that's, you know what I mean? Touching on worldly news, touching on headline news, everything that make it a headline, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop news, no matter what it be, plane crashes. I talk about it all right here on Kons Podcast, you feel me? So that's what this channel about. If you're new here, you know what I'm saying? If you already subscribed and been subscribed, then you already know what it is. You feel me? Thank you for the round of applause. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. You feel me? Yeah, hope y'all enjoyed episode 193. You know what I'm saying? What was 193 about? I don't have my notes out here, so I don't remember. But I hope y'all enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? Something I put out on Friday. You know what I mean? In the midst of everything that was happening, everything that was going on, you know what I'm saying? I put that episode out. I don't remember what it was about for real. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I hope y'all enjoyed it though. But this is episode 194. You know what I'm saying? On a new week, on a Monday. You know what I mean? Episode 194. So today, it's going to be some TikToks. You know what I'm saying? We're going to look at some TikTok. We're going to look at some TikToks all about conspiracy, Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? We're going to get into the deep dive of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Got some shit talking about the origin, the history. We're going to talk about the celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not really going to talk too much on it. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to definitely see some TikToks on said subject. You feel me? Yeah. This is for entertainment purposes only. You know what I'm saying? Got to make sure to say that with the type of subject that we're going to be touching on today. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't want you talking about shadow governments and Illuminati and shit like that. You know what I mean? Y'all already know how it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you talking about this type of shit. But I figured now is a good time to do it. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't have too much. You know what I'm saying? I ain't in the tens of thousands of motherfucking subscribers and shit yet. Feel me? So I figured now is the time to do it when I don't have too much of a following just yet. You know what I mean? But in the future though, yeah, I'm gonna hold off on this type of shit for sure. You know what I'm saying? They're, like I said, they don't like it when you touch on these type of subjects. You know what I'm saying? They feel like they being exposed, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into the first one. So the first one, what you're gonna see is dude is breaking down pretty much MK Ultra. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know what MK Ultra is, you know what I'm saying? It's a German program, came from Germany, you know what I mean? It stands for mind control. You know what I'm saying? They spell, you know what I'm saying? If you're familiar with the German language, you know what I mean? They spell a lot of C's with K's. You know what I'm saying? So mind control is definitely where that shit came from. It is a program that the CIA has been implementing on society, on everybody, on video games, on movies, on TV shows, all of it. You know what I'm saying? It's something that talks to your subconscious when you don't know it. You know what I mean? They've definitely tapped into this. They have understood how to do this through programming and shit you see and shit they flash in front of your face. All that shit, they know how to do it. You feel me? To where you take in certain little information and through visual, you know what I'm saying, that they understand how to do these things. You feel me? So they have tapped into this for years, you know what I'm saying? And they put it in everything, you know what I mean? Computer screens, TV screens, like I said, movie shows, video games, movies, series, TV series, commercials, everything, you know what I'm saying? Everything visual, they implement this MK Ultra in, you feel me? So this first clip we're gonna watch today is the clip of him breaking down computer screens and all that type of shit and MK Ultra and all that type of shit. It was funny because he mentioned Delgado, Jose, I believe is his name, his first name. Last name was Delgado. He was you feel me? He was a neurologist major. You know what I'm saying? He studied the brain. You feel me? So it's funny that he mentioned his name. I came across his name like 20 years ago when I was engulfed in reading all this information about the Illuminati and all that shit, MK Ultra and how they controlling our minds and all that. Dude name came up. So it's funny. He's like the only other person that I've seen to mention dude name. He was the start of this project. But this is dude breaking it down, telling you all about MK Ultra and how to use this shit on us in society. Check it out.
All your computer screens are blue lit. The reason none of them are red lit The reason none of them pay attention to circadian biology is because that original technology was developed in a government program that Bobby Kennedy knows about, and I happen to know about because I went to medical school at LSU. For those of you who've never heard about Operation Paperclip, you think it's all conspiracy theory. So at Tulane Neurology and Tulane Neurosurgery in the 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s, the CIA started a program there where they would do all these crazy things to monkeys. The CIA wanted to see how they could control things utilizing different things like drugs and things like that. Where the neurosurgeons got involved, which is my clade, we would drill tops of the heads off, put wires into the thalamus, put electricity in there, and kind of see what kind of behavioral changes we could have. One of the guys that was in that program was a guy named Professor Delgado. When he saw that we could control the behavior with the wired device, he said, what if we do it wirelessly? So he checked it in monkeys and checked it in bulls, and it turned out you can do it wirelessly with RFID chips and semiconductors. Then the CIA took it to the next level. They said, well, since this is electromagnetic radiation, what if we did it through light through screens? And it turns out you can. And that's the reason why all your computer screens have the frequencies they have. So why is this all important? Well, the person that set this meeting up between me and Bobby is the patent attorney that made sure that Google and Meta have those things so they can control the things that we all do. Where did the original idea come from that started off in MK Ultra with the CIA? You're going to be surprised when you hear this. It came from the mafia in Las Vegas. They wanted to build a new city in a desert. They enclosed it all, blacked out the windows, invented slot machines that were blue lit, and they found out that they didn't have to take a gun, stick it in your face to steal your money. Then they even got smarter. They said, let's give people free alcohol while they're doing that. And they found out they got the money quicker. And that's when the CIA got the idea to start this program. That's really how it started.
You know what I'm saying? Computer screens, that's why they glue and all that. You feel me? You heard him break it all down for you when he mentioned Delgado. You know what I'm saying? He said if we can do this shit wirelessly, why not? You know what I mean? So, yeah. You know what I mean? Like I said, I broke it down for you. I ain't gonna speak too much. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get too much commentary from me today on these type of subjects. You know what I mean? So this next one, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about celebrities. Talk about celebrities and the Illuminati symbolism that they use. You know what I'm saying? Like Rock Nation. You know what I'm saying? Forming that triangle. We all know that ain't no, you know what I'm saying? That ain't got shit to do with Rock Nation, The Rock, or none of that shit. You feel me? Do research, you know what that is. You know what I'm saying? So this next one is just symbolism that a lot of celebrities use. You know what I mean? I'm talking about putting a little circle over the eye. You know what I'm saying? And they're not gangbanging. You feel me? They putting that circle over the eye. Some may think, oh, throwing up the bead. Nah, it ain't none of that. They putting the shit up over their eye or covering their eye. You know what I'm saying? Or putting the triangle up. This is just a video of a few celebs doing this Illuminati symbolism. Check it out.
Celebrities showing Illuminati sign. Beyonce. Lady Gaga. Justin Bieber. Rihanna. Katy Perry. Zendaya.
Hate me, don't you?
As you seen, you know what I'm saying? That was some of the symbolism that I'm sure we all seen these celebrities do, but wonder why the fuck are they doing that? You know what I'm saying? So this was just showing you some of the celebrities that blatantly do this shit in our faces. You know what I mean? Zendaya was on there. Lady Gaga was on there. Katy Perry. You know what I'm saying? You seen the list of celebs that was on there. You feel me? They all do this shit. You know what I'm saying? And we all seen it before. That shit is definitely symbolism for show. This definitely showing a allegiance for show. You know what I'm saying? If you think otherwise, you definitely need to wake up. This is for entertainment purposes only. You know what I'm saying? So this next one, I'm going to say that one for the last one. Actually, I'm going to say that one for the last one. We're going to watch the last one together. So this next one, though. This next one is Kourtney Kardashian. This is Kourtney Kardashian when she asked if she was in the Illuminati or not. You know what I'm saying? This is, you feel me, these little side jokes and shit that they do and say when they ask this question. You know what I'm saying? This is what she did. Little side jokes and shit like shit was funny and shit like that. And then tried to back it up and cover and retract what she said, you know what I'm saying, but say it differently, trying to play little mind games and shit, man. Check this shit out. This is Kourtney Kardashian when she asks about the Illuminati. Check it out.
Are the Illuminati? Yes. No, I'm not. Did that come up as a lie when I said yes?
Yes, that's true.
Oh. That means I'm not. She said, are you a part of the Illuminati? And I said, yes.
And then you changed
And then I said, no. But I said, I'm just kidding.
Don't try to work the system, okay? Let me work you. You need to
I
stop.
am not a part of the Illuminati.
So as you say, you know what I'm saying, that was Courtney. You know what I mean? Definitely playing on her own words and shit like that and tried to backtrack on him. This next one is Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa was asked the same thing, and this is what he had to say. Check it out.
Of the Illuminati.
Oh. Yeah.
Is that really the truth?
No.
Hate me, don't you?
You seen Wiz Khalifa, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, yeah. Is that true? Nah. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who's really, you know what I'm saying? The thing about Illuminati, you know what I'm saying? They influence, you feel me, and pay motherfuckers to do whatever it is that they want them to do, as far as put this in your music or throw this up next time you performing. You know what I'm saying? These are people who just call the back shots. You know what I mean? They just call the shots from behind the shit, the shadow. You know what I'm saying? So these people ain't really in the Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? If you let's talk about being in the Illuminati, they're not part of the 13 families. You feel me? Because if you know what the Illuminati is, you know what I'm saying? You know it consists of 13 families. You know what I'm saying? I could sit up here and, you feel me? I could have Googled the list and told off all the 13 fucking names, but nah, I'm not finna. That's for you. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and Google 13 families. That's why it's 13 stripes on the flag and so on. You know what I'm saying? But you can Google that. You feel me? You can Google it up. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely 13 families. The Rothschilds is definitely on there. The DuPonts is definitely on there. You know what I mean? The Moores definitely on there. You know what I'm saying? Bilderbergs definitely on there. You know what I mean? These are families who are definitely a part of that 13. You know what I'm saying? And they inbred. That's another thing. You know what I'm saying? When you do your research, you find out that they inbreed. You feel me? So they don't fuck on anybody outside of their bloodline. You know what I'm saying? They not finna have you be a lucky motherfucker and become a part of their bloodline. You know what I'm saying? That's not happening. You feel me? Yeah. But this is for entertainment purposes only. You know what I'm saying? So that was Wiz Khalifa. You know what I mean? You seen he jokingly said the shit. You know what I'm saying? These celebrities joke about it, but they definitely know the real. You know what I mean? Let's get to the Cat Williams one. So this next one is Cat Williams. This is Cat Williams when he said talking about Kevin Hart and the Illuminati on this motherfucking interview. Check this next one out. It's Cat Williams.
Because it was his turn next. Some of us are against the Illuminati, and we are against the Illuminati at our own detriment. When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time. The press hates them. Nobody likes them.
You heard Cat Williams, you know what I'm saying? Cat Williams be speaking the real, you know what I mean? If you against it, you know what I'm saying? You against it under your own detriment, he said. You feel me? It's not a program to be against them, you know what I'm saying? So if you against them all on your own. You know what I'm saying? That shit is not influenced by not motherfucking thing but yourself, you know what I mean? That's what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna go against them, you know what I mean? But that shit come with them, you know, not having the best machine behind you, not pushing your product all the way as it should be pushed. You heard what he said. You get slapped in the face, blackballed and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? What you go against, the grain. You feel me? So this next one is the baby. This is the baby on the Breakfast Club talking about, you know, because we know he lost his brother and shit like that. And he's talking about how the same day that's when everything went number one as far as all the music and shit that he was working on. You know what I mean? So a lot of people saying that, oh, he sacrificed his brother and shit like that. But this is him on the Breakfast Club just really breaking it down. And I think the person who uploaded this chipmunked it for copyright reasons. You know what I mean? So it's going to sound a little chipmunk, you know what I mean? But you hear what he's saying, though. You feel me? So this is the baby when he went on the Breakfast Club and was talking about how he got the call the same day that he went number one, the same day that his brother was killed. I think he killed himself, if I remember right. You know what I'm saying? But the same day was when it was his other friend was calling him hyped on the phone that he went number one. You feel me? Check this shit out. This is the baby. And I think they also went into a clip and talked about Travis Scott. He was talking about how every time he drop an album, you know what I'm saying, somebody close to him passes away. You know what I mean? So this is also dark shit within this naughty shit. You feel me? Sacrifices and all that type of shit. So this next clip is the baby on the Breakfast Club. Check it out.
This artist talks about how he had to sacrifice his own brother.
For him to, you know, go unexpectedly, and then I go number one, and then I take off after that. Like right away, I took out. It's just crazy, you know.
And you really lost him the same day you hit number one?
At the same time, not the. Nah, it was Baby on Baby. It went like number one.
Okay. It
was like number 7 or something like that. And then I had got the phone call. Got the phone, I call him halfway asleep. Yeah, bro, he dead. He died. I'm like, what? I set up. I'm like, what? Same time, Carter, he blowing my phone up. I'm thinking he calling to deliver the same news. I click over. What's up, bro? We number one, nigga. Number on, you did it. You did it. I'm like, damn.
I just lost my sister last year from overdose in September, right before the Cozy tapes. I lost James from overdosing from my last album before that. I don't know, man, every time I put out an album, or every time I'm about to release an album, for some fucking strange reason, man, you know what I'm saying? I always lose somebody close to me. It was my pops, it was James, it was my sister, like, I always lose somebody close to me, so, you know, shit feel like, you know, some crazy shit, like jinx and some shit.
As you see, you know what I mean? That was A$AP Rocky, not Travis Scott. You know what I'm saying? That thing went into after the baby. You know what I'm saying? That was A$AP Rocky. Said that every time he drop an album, somebody close to him just passes away. Said he just lost his sister-in-law. You know what I'm saying? After he dropped this album. You know what I mean? And he said this happens every single time he drops an album. You know what I'm saying? So people were saying that it's sacrifices and shit like that. You feel me? But, you know, some of these people might not even know the type of shit that goes on in this industry. The industry is a very dark place. You know what I'm saying? The music industry, Hollywood, is very fucking dark. You know what I'm saying? It's a dark place. So a lot of people might be involved in these type of sacrifices and shit might happen to their family members and shit like that for them making it big. A lot of them might not even know. You know what I'm saying? They might not even be aware of the type of darkness that they into. That's why a lot of people come inside the industry and then they back out of the industry, because then they understand, you know what I'm saying? Then they understand how and how much darkness is in the industry. You feel me? So then they do one single and try to get the fuck up out of that shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what A$AP Rocky was talking about on his clip. You know what I'm saying? Now let's see the next one. So this next one right here is the history. This next clip we're gonna watch, this is the history of the Illuminati, the Freemasons. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna mention Adam Weishaupt and everybody, you know what I'm saying? All these people, you know what I mean? They're gonna break down the origin and the history of the Illuminati and Freemasons in this next clip. Check it out.
I told you the Illuminati isn't just a conspiracy theory. Let's dive into its true history. The Illuminati was founded in 1776 by Adam Weishaupt, a professor in Bavaria, Germany. Originally, it was a group of enlightened thinkers promoting reason, science, and secular values. Their aim to combat religious and political oppression. But by 1785, the Bavarian government banned secret societies and the Illuminati was disbanded. Sounds like the end, right? Not quite. Over the years, the Illuminati turned into a symbol of secret power and control. Many believe they influence world events from behind the scenes, but there's no solid proof. In reality, the original Illuminati was just a small group that existed for less than a decade. So next time you hear about the Illuminati running the world, remember their true brief history. Sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction. Stay curious and keep uncovering the
As you see, you know what I'm saying? That was the history and the origins, giving you a little bit of history of the Illuminati, history of the Freemasons and all that shit and how they tie in and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's giving you just a little bit brief history of what's going on. Yo, what's happening? If you enjoying this content and you fuck with the constant content Monday through Friday that I drop, you feel me? All the edits and all the work that I'm putting in to put these shows out. If you really fuck with Kons Podcast, man, go on and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, comment on something, and be sure to share this shit. You know what I mean? Be sure to share this shit. You know what I'm saying? Please share my content. You feel me? Yeah, with all my commentary and all that, hit the subscribe button. Let's get back to the episode. You know what I'm saying? Of them and such. You feel me? So this next one is talking about Rihanna's performance of when she did the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? This is all kind of symbolism that definitely she was displaying for sure when she performed at the Super Bowl. I'm talking her being in all red. You know what I'm saying? Her throwing up the little triangle that she kept throwing up. All of this shit. This shit is going to be a full breakdown of such and let you know all the little hidden meanings and shit that was in her performance when she performed at the Super Bowl. Check this next one out.
This is the most obvious Illuminati performance I've ever seen.
I've never seen so much dark symbolism during a Super Bowl in my entire life. Rihanna throws on a bright red dress and just throws up the Illuminati sign in front of everyone. I mean, the platform she was on was literally shaped as a triangle as well. They all wear and do the same thing. Sam Smith and The Weeknd with some of the most satanic performances ever. Lizzo with a literal 6 on her head, Doja Cat and all these other artists. Do you guys get it yet? And what the heck was this? There's absolutely no way she just sniffed her finger after this. I break down the whole thing on YouTube, but let's get into some other things that didn't sit right with me at the Super Bowl. Damar Hamlin, after the whole world prays for you, you come out with a blasphemous jacket making Jesus Christ on the cross looking like a clown or a zombie? I mean, just read what it says in the front of the jacket. I mean, even AP called it blasphemous. And he's throwing up the 6s with LeBron and he's getting new tattoos on his hand. I seen Travis Scott wearing the same thing on a chain and don't you dare call that art. Uzi at the Super Bowl doing the same thing. All of them just making fun of Jesus. Riri, you ain't off the hook either, pulling up in an upside down cross saying control minds. And don't even get me started with the commercials. This was the worst part of it all.
By the way, this video is scripted and for entertainment purposes only. Stay weird.
As you see, you know what I mean? I was talking about all about that Rihanna performance and all the hidden symbolism that was going on when she performed at the Super Bowl. What was that, year before last, couple of years ago? We all seen it. You know what I'm saying? So that was definitely highlighting some of the shit that you probably didn't see or you probably wasn't aware of. You know what I'm saying? But she definitely, that shit was full of all kind of dark symbolism for sure, even down to the red. You know what I'm saying? But they broke it down for you, even down to the red dress that she wore. All of that shit is all symbolism. You know what I'm saying? These celebrities and artists, they are all puppets. You know what I mean? They are all puppets and they are all being puppeteered. You know what I mean? Because they have such a heavy influence. So they're being puppeteered to put this dark matter and darkness into your conscience. You feel me? As we all sit and watch, not even knowing what the fuck we watching. You know what I'm saying? And then you also seen, he talked about Damar Hamlin. You know what I'm saying? That's the one we all seen play for the Bills that passed out on the field. You know what I'm saying? He was passed out on the field, died actually for a few seconds on the field. You know what I'm saying? Had the heart problem and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Then he came back, and when he came back, they talked about the jacket he was wearing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever brand it was, he had it, what it appeared to be like Jesus on a cross on the back of his jacket, but it was a zombie looking type face on it. You know what I'm saying? That's all considered like blasphemy. You know what I'm saying? Blasphemous material. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you making fun or joking about quote unquote Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying? That's like blasphemy, you know what I'm saying? So he's blatantly doing this shit, wore this jacket, took a picture with LeBron James, you know what I'm saying? Throwing up the sixes and all that kind of shit, you feel me? And what it says on the front when he said, you know what I'm saying? Take a look at, you can read what it says on the front. I know it flashed real fast, you know what I mean? But I paused and it says, without end or beginning, there is no day and there is no night. You know what I'm saying? So this is the cryptic type of message that's on Damar Hamlin's jacket, you know what I'm saying? This is after he came back from his freak accident that he had on the field that we all watched, and everybody was worried as we seen that. So this next clip is Michael Jackson. This next clip is Mike Jack. I don't know if y'all seen it before, you know what I'm saying? But this is Michael Jackson when he was saying that the president of Sony calling him the devil and was saying that the music industry don't fuck with us black people. You know what I'm saying? This is also something that a lot of people say as to why they bodied him. You feel me? As to why they erased that man. You know what I'm saying? Because he was starting to come out and say shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Starting to expose the darkness and the weirdos and shit that's in the industry. You know what I'm saying? He was starting to expose that shit, wanted to expose it and tell the people, tell the world about it. This whole tour that he was supposed to do called This Is It, he was going to make that based around the song he had. What is the song called? The song is They Don't Care About Us. You know what I'm saying? All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. So he was going to make that the main theme of this tour that he was going to go on before he was assassinated. You know what I'm saying? But this is the type of shit that he was putting out and the type of shit that he was saying before his untimely demise. You know what I mean? So this next clip is Michael Jackson in front of somebody. I don't even know who he's in front of, but he definitely trying to let the darkness out. You know what I mean? Tell the people about what's going on, all the crooked shit that's happening. He said, dude is a devil, straight up. You know what I mean? So yeah, this next clip is Michael Jackson. Try to expose a little bit for you. Check it out.
I'm not going to talk too long because we have the demonstration at Sony, as you know. This is very important because throughout the years, black artists have been taken advantage of. And it's time now that we have to put a stop to this incredible injustice. And like Mrs. Sharpton was saying, people from James Brown to Sammy Davis Jr., some of the real pioneers that inspired me to be the entertainer that I am. These artists are always on tour because if they stop touring, they would totally go broken. And it's been, the record companies really do conspire against their artists. They steal, they cheat, they do whatever they can, especially the black artists. Yes, and Sony Tommy Mottola, the president of the record division, he is a mean, he's a racist, and he's very devilish. Yes. So I need your support, not just for me. When you fight for me, you're fighting for all black people. Dead and alive. seems to me, I really believe it's a conspiracy because the story always ends the same. We pioneer, we innovate. You know, at the end of the story, you know, it's not an accident. It's happened on purpose. So we have to put an end to it forever.
Yes, sir.
Love you, thank you.
As you seen, you know what I'm saying, that was Michael Jackson giving the exposure. Tommy Patola is who he said, the leader of Sony, he said, is a very devilish dude. You know what I'm saying? He said pretty much was calling him the devil. You know what I mean? Pretty much he was up there saying that the industry ain't for us. You know what I'm saying? That's the fact. He was breaking all this shit down. You know what I'm saying? And people was cheering him on. You heard it. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a small crowd, wherever he's saying this at. But he was trying to definitely get the word out. You know what I mean? Before they assassinated him. You know what I'm saying? So this is the last one. You know what I'm saying? You know how we do on these. You know what I'm saying? The last one we gonna watch together. So this last one is talking about the Denver airport and the mysterious things about the Denver airport. You know what I'm saying? I talked on this before. If you know me, I definitely spoke on the Denver airport before. You know what I'm saying? How they had all the mysterious ass paintings and shit up around the Denver airport, all these mysterious writings and shit like that. They had a Freemason symbol on a plaque. You know what I'm saying? The Air Commission or something like that. If you watch the old school show called Conspiracy Theory with Steven Seagal, Jesse Ventura, you know what I'm saying? He was the one that was going around doing all the research and exposed that shit. You know what I'm saying? He did a whole episode about that. Went and talked to some people at the airport and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Looked up the commission to what it says, where the Freemason symbol is. It's not even a real commission. You know what I mean? All of the dark paintings that was around, you know what I'm saying? And that mysterious big ass blue horse. Apparently the dude that sculpted that, they said whoever was sculpting it, the sculpture took his life while it was being made or some shit like that. Whole bunch of dark shit. You know what I'm saying? So this next one's pretty much talking about the Denver airport, how it's got underground tunnels, and when you look at it from the satellite point of view, it forms a swastika, all kind of wild shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not coincidence. You know what I'm saying? This shit is definitely planned. You feel me? Again, this is all for entertainment purposes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna watch this next one together though. You know what I mean? It's about 4 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's talk about the Denver airport. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the Denver airport. It's gonna break it all down. You know what I mean? How it's underground tunnels, like I said, and some more shit. You know what I mean? So we can watch this next one together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is telling you all about the Denver airport and all the secrecies and shit surrounding the Denver airport. Let's check it out together.
Don't you?
Tell me your gut reaction to this picture I'm gonna show you.
Are arranged in the 4 directions, and it looks like a swastika.
Right.
When the curtains finally part on one of the world's most secretive organizations, the scene is truly something else.
There is a secret underground society, that there are alien structures, that there's underground runways.
In today's video, we're diving deep, literally into the Illuminati's secret underground world. From the sculpture named Blucifer, located in a popular airport and claimed to have taken the life of its creator during its making, to a secret government bunker hidden beneath a hotel. Prepare for some eye-opening discoveries about their shadowy layers.
The North American Aerospace Defense Command just allowed its first tour in a decade.
1. Denver International Airport, DIA. Denver International Airport, DIA, has really outdone itself in the rumor mill department. Since its grand opening in 1995, DIA has become the epicenter of some of the juiciest conspiracy theories out there. Let's start with the underground facilities. Oh, those tunnels, originally built for an automated baggage system that never quite took off. These subterranean pathways now serve the mundane task of moving luggage and hosting some airport operations. But, of course, the plot thickens as whispers of secret bunkers and clandestine meetings float about. There's even chatter about these tunnels stretching all the way to distant military bases. But let's be real, no one's actually found the map to prove it. Then there's the pièce de résistance, the dedication capstone at the south entrance, stamped with the date, March 19th, 1994. It's not just any old stone. This one's got the Freemason symbol and a shout out to the New World Airport Commission. Sounds like a Dan Brown novel, right? Except This commission is about as real as my aunt's stories about her high school sweetheart, the rock star. Turns out, the local Masonic lodges just helped pop this capstone into place, and that New World nod, likely just a hat tip to Antonin Dvorak's New World Symphony, symbolizing DIA's gateway vibes connecting Denver to the globe. Now, let's not skip the art, because what's a good conspiracy without some cryptic murals? Enter Leo Tanguma's Children of the World Dream of Peace, which some say looks more like a prophecy of doom than a hope for peace. But Tanguma insists it's all about harmony and loving the earth. And that blue Mustang statue, nicknamed Blucifer for its eerie, red glowing eyes, has also stirred up its fair share of spooky tales, especially after it was involved in a tragic accident that took the life of its creator, Luis Jimenez. In a genius move, DIA decided, if you can't beat the conspiracy theorists, why not join them? Cue their 2016 marketing blitz, where they fully embraced the madcap theories with a wink. Signs around the construction zones featured playful nods to lizard people and Illuminati antics, proclaiming, yes, the Denver International Airport is home to the lizard people. So, whether you're picking up your bags or hunting for secret alien bases, DIA has got you covered. Just don't be too disappointed if all you find is a well-run airport with a cheeky sense of humor. After all, who doesn't love a good story to spice up those tedious layovers? 2. Cheyenne Mountain Complex, USA. Near the scenic landscapes of Colorado Springs, Colorado, the Cheyenne Mountain Complex is not just any military installation. It's a fortress carved right into the heart of a granite mountain. This behemoth serves as the command center for both the North American Aerospace Defense Command, NORAD, and the United States Northern Command, US NORTHCOM. If there's a nuclear threat or another serious scare up in the sky, this is where the big decisions are made. Designed during the height of the Cold War to keep critical military operations safe from nuclear threats, this facility is built tough. Imagine a place so secure.
Oh yeah, they kind of just cut it off right there, you know what I'm saying? But it's definitely a whole lot more to that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely do your research on the Denver airport, you know what I'm saying? I forgot they kind of cut it off, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely do your research on that. Everything he's saying is definitely true. I done did my research on that shit 20 years ago, you know what I'm saying? When I was engulfed and, you know what I mean, intrigued by this shit, reading about, doing nothing but read about this shit, information, all about this Illuminati shit, this shadow government and all this shit, man. I was sucked in, you know what I'm saying? That's all I was doing for a long time. So a lot of this information I know already, you know what I'm saying? And it's a whole lot more to this shit, you feel me? They barely even went into the paint, you know what I'm saying? They barely even went into them, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the paintings was crazy as fuck. They was depicting, you know what I mean, the end of the world type shit, you know what I'm saying? There's a big there's one with like a big German soldier, you know what I mean? And he has his sword down, and at the end of his sword, you know what I'm saying, it's like a peace dove, you know what I mean? So it's damn near like he's stabbing the peace dove, you know what I'm saying? There's another one where this painting where there's like children in what appear to be coffins, you know what I'm saying? And it's mothers standing over these children, and it's a long line of them, you know what I'm saying? Going a long line of them, you know what I mean? All of these pictures, you know what I'm saying? As I'm talking about them, you gonna see them, you know what I mean? I'm gonna put them up as I'm talking about these pics, you know what I'm saying? Since they didn't really show you too much in the video. But yeah, though, you know what I'm saying? That was the Denver airport, you know what I mean? And all they talking about it and all the art, but the artwork is crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the ones I just talked about, you seen, I'm definitely gonna put them up as I'm talking about them when I edit this shit up, you feel me? But yeah, this was episode 194, you know what I'm saying? All about Illuminati and Freemasons and all that type of shit, the symbolism and all that type of shit, you know what I mean? So, hope you enjoyed this one, you know what I'm saying? This was episode 194. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what we went over. You know what I'm saying? Tonight's episode, you know what I'm saying? I put you on a whole bunch of Illuminati information, whole bunch of Freemason info, you know what I'm saying? Whole bunch of conspiracy shit, you know what I mean? I put you up on all that MK Ultra. Hopefully I put a seed in your brain, you know what I mean? That you didn't know, you know what I'm saying? But this has been episode 194. Hope all y'all enjoyed it, you know what I mean? Hope y'all enjoyed watching these TikToks, you know what I'm saying? About this shadow conspiracy Illuminati shit, you know what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoyed this one, man. You feel me? But yeah, stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. You know what I mean? Because you know you could have been doing anything that you wanted to do in the world, whoever you are, as a free person, a free dog. You know what I'm saying? As a free son, a free grandma, a free cousin, auntie. You know what I'm saying? A free dad, a free son, a free daughter, wherever you may be. If you got animals, you know what I'm saying? You got pets placed on the floor that they all sit and watch Kons podcast next to the family. You know what I'm saying? If you got a dog, a pet pig, a pet gerbil, you know what I'm saying? A pet spider. spider, you know what I mean? A pet motherfucking bearded dragon, a lizard, you know what I mean? Whoever the fuck you are, you got eyes on Kons podcast. I fucks with you feel me? Salute, like you see my nigga scrolling up the screen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this was episode 194. You know what I mean? You hear that beat getting louder and louder in the background. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hit the subscribe button. You know what I mean? Tell your friends, tell your peoples about it. You know what I'm saying? Tell everybody about the shit. You feel me? Wherever you go, whatever you doing. You know what I'm saying? You see somebody out there in the world, wherever you doing, wherever you at. Tell them about Kons podcast. You feel me? Put it in their ear one time. You know what I'm saying? Send them the link. You feel me? But yeah, this was episode 194. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Enjoy these credits.
Kons motherfucking podcast.
Hate me, don't you? Hate me, don't you?
Constant motherfucking content.
Hate me, don't you? 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 Hate me, don't you?